Hello and welcome back to Hardly Tech. Recently I had some trouble with my PlayStation 4 controller not wanting to carry a charge. At first I thought it might be the USB port on the controller because the controller was constantly losing its connection. But after a little bit of messing with it, I found that it was actually the battery. The battery wouldn't accept a charge anymore. So today's video, we're going to take this controller apart, take the original battery out, and replace it with this one that I got from Amazon. Today we'll be using our handy dandy iFixit kit. Not a sponsor. I just love their stuff. Alright. So, to start, there are 4 screws here. And we're going to take these out. Alright. This is a little challenging to do on camera. I apologize. I am a noob, so I'll do my best. So we're just going to take these screws out. And this is what I love about this kit. There are tons of attachments for these, and these heads are all magnetic. That makes this way easier. Can't tell you the number of times I've been working on computer components or small pieces of equipment like this, and I've just used a regular screwdriver and had so much trouble trying to get things out, or back in especially. So, there we go. Now, when I did this the first time, because I've taken this apart to see just how everything goes together and to make sure I got the right battery, I had trouble with getting this section right here to unclip. So what you want to do, ideally, is hold the triggers in as you pop these out. So we're going to take and loosen the controller grips right here, like so. Now that we've got this open, we want to hold the triggers and lift forward toward this section of the controller. Now, when I first did this, I couldn't get this to unclip at all. So what I did was use my handy dandy iFixit kit. I got this little blade tool, and I took right here and I just popped it up. And once I got a little bit of leverage there, I went to this side, finagled it in, and popped it up. Once it released, always put your tools back where you got them. Keep it organized. Once that's done, you want to try and hold these triggers in if you can, because if you just pop it open, these triggers and the springs that hold them in will pop out, and it's a pain in the butt to get them back in. So hold them down. Just give it a forward push. There we go. We got one side. There. Okay, now that we've got this here, if these pop up, just push them back down on their little posts. Now that we've got this here, you want to be careful because there's a cable right here. Since I'm just replacing the battery, I'm going to leave it like so. Since we're just replacing the battery, I'm going to leave this attached so I don't have to deal with it later. What you want to do is just pop this up, bring the cable around this little clip here that holds it in place, and just slowly wiggle that cable and it will come loose. Here's the original. Try to show you the specs on this one. It's a 1000 milliamp battery, 3.65 volts, 3.7 watt hours. Model LIP1522. So we're going to get this battery that I got off of Amazon. Right here. Try to get it where it's not blinding bright. It is a 2200 milliamp battery, 3.7 volts, 8.14 watt hours. So we should get about twice the battery life out of this. Give you a moment. Make sure that if you buy one of these, it is compatible with your generation of controller. This is a second gen controller from the PS4 Pro. This battery works with this controller, but make sure you research before you buy one, because there are different generations and this may not work in yours. Okay, so as we can see, this is going to plug in here this way. So what I'm going to do is plug this in first. Oh, I apologize, this is a little challenging to do on a camera. Pop that straight down. There we go. Connection's in. And now I'm going to take these cables underneath. I like to get the length toward this side of the controller, toward the bottom. Wrap them underneath, twist, and set it down, just like that. Okay, now that we got it in there, we're gonna take and put this back together the way that we took it apart. Make sure again that these are on the posts. We're just going to take and slide on like so. It will clip down and snap back together. Make sure you got everything in. Looks like we may have some trouble. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put one in at a time, and I'm not going to tighten them down all the way just yet. Once I get this last one threading, I'll tighten it all the way down. Now you don't want to over tighten these. Just go until the natural stopping point stops the threading. If you over tighten these, you may strip out the area that holds the screws in, and you won't be able to close your controller. And there we go. It works. I hope this video will help some of you out there that may be having a similar problem. These batteries are great. This has lasted me since I bought my PS4 Pro in, what, like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. But it was time to make the change. If you found this video useful, if you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, anybody that you might think would find this useful. It only takes a moment, and if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye. It only takes a moment, and if you change your mind,